Hey, what's going on everybody? I'm Engineering Hooksets. Welcome to another video. Today I'm here on a very windy day on the Kankakee River in a little bit northern central Illinois. From everything I've seen online, the walleye bite should be heating up pretty good right now, so that's the target species for today. But also be really happy with some smallmouth. But yeah guys, stick around. I'm gonna catch some fish. Should be a good video. Well guys, it is crazy how low the water is right now. It's also looking pretty clear though, which is a good sign. This pool right up in the corner here, this is where I caught the biggest fish of my life, that common carp that ate a swim bait. So this is a little bit deeper spot. Hopefully there should be some fish sitting up here. I know there's been some nice walleye caught here recently, so really trying to go after those today. I am wading out into the river today. The waders I'm wearing are Drycode waders. They did send me these to review. I'm gonna see how these do today. They're gonna be linked in the description if you wanna go check them out. But yeah, let's start throwing some lures around and see if we can catch some fish. All right, we're gonna chuck the square bill around first. I really just backlashed on my first cast. Well, that's getting edited out. There's a cool like underwater plateau of rock that goes out this way, and it drops off super hard about 3 feet in front of me. All right, let's give the Ned Rig swim bait a shot. Got one? Got a fish. What is that? A little smallmouth. Actually not that bad of a smallmouth. Man, they're cold, guys. It's definitely fall. Kind of engulfed that thing. All right, first fish of the day. Got him on the Ned Rig swim bait. Good looking little smallie. All right, thanks for biting, dude. See you later. There he goes. Don't get me wrong, guys. I am happy with smallmouth. I love smallmouth, but I am really trying to catch a walleye today. Shoot. Oh, I just broke off. I just broke off one cast after I caught that fish. All right guys, I'm gonna be trying this little Ned Rig swim bait now. The only reason I'm not using those same swim baits as before is because the Ned Rig head I was using on that was pretty big, and I don't have any of those left. No! No! Oh my. I just spent like 10 minutes retying that whole leader setup and the new swim bait, and I lost it on the first cast. On the bright side, the Drycode waders actually feel really nice. They haven't leaked or anything. Pretty comfortable. Would recommend. Yeah, I ditched the tripod camera. Would have just been too much hassle. Probably would have fallen over in the river anyway. All right, let's get out there and catch some walleye. The current here is pretty dang fast. Another reason not to have a camera with a tripod. Do I have a fish or is that like a leaf? I think that's a fish. Small fish. Yep, sure enough. Little, what is, oh, okay. Well, that was a little smallmouth. There's one, or maybe not. I think there was one for a second. See if we can get him to bite again. There we go. Oh, that was a better fish, dude. That was a better fish. There's another one. That's a good one. Oh, I didn't bring a net. I wonder if that's the same one and it bit twice. That's a decent smallie, guys. That was like 2 or 3 casts in a row that he bit. All right, see ya, dude. Thanks for biting. There he goes. There's another one. That's like 4 casts in a row. That feels like a good fish. He's not head shaking hard, so hopefully that's a walleye. Nope, another smallie. Oh! Oh! Got him. Smallmouth are so beautiful, dude. I love catching smallies. Thanks for biting, dude. That's like 4 or 5 casts in a row that I've got bit. Try a little bit over to the right, maybe. You know, guys, I could see a jerkbait working really well right now. Might have to try one of those. There's actually lots of pike and flathead and stuff in this river as well. It'd be really cool to catch one of those. There's a fish. Doesn't feel super big. Feel some head shakes, probably another smallmouth. Yeah, it is. Another smallmouth. Love to see it. These fish are absolutely beautiful, guys. I love smallmouth. See ya, dude. Thanks for biting. The fishing has picked up significantly since I got away from that wall over there and moved out in the middle. I'm sure the reason for that is because that side gets pressured by all the bank fishermen non-stop. I'll bet you right over there that gets pressured by all the bank fishermen non-stop, but it's probably moderately rare to have people actually wade out into the middle. I mean, there's some guys over there doing it, but I'll bet you less than 10% of the people who fish here actually wade out into the middle. I've got something. Another smallmouth. A lot of these smallmouth, I mean, most of them, they seem like they're all around the same size. Not a lot of pattern on them here. Maybe they need a little bit more clear water to have a good pattern, but thanks for biting, dude. See ya. Oh, that guy over there's got a nice fish. Yeah, it looks like everybody's catching smallmouth up here. There's a couple guys over there in waders. I don't know if y'all can see them, but they're catching fish too. I'm not seeing any huge size from anyone though. You'd think there'd be at least a couple that are in the 2-pound range. Last time I was here, I caught one that was probably about 2¼ pounds. There's one. That feels decent. Yeah, that's not bad. It's one of the better ones I've caught. He's probably about 3/4 pound. If I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. I love smallmouth. This one actually has a little bit of a pattern going on. It's kind of hard to see with the light, but yeah, these things look killer. All right, see ya, dude. Thanks for biting. This one might be stuck by the jig head because it's not really like bending out. All right, well, it looks like it's gonna break off. Yeah, got a lot of life out of that lure though. All right, the next thing we'll be trying is the same paddle tail on a 1/8 ounce pink jig head. If you're wondering why pink, it's because that's currently the only thing I have handy in my pocket and I don't feel like digging through my backpack. That's a big fish. There we go, guys. That's gonna be the biggest fish of the day if that's not like foul hooked. Okay, I must be crazy. I mean, it's like, I guess that is like tied with the biggest one I've caught. Yeah, that's about 3/4 pound. Man, he's a little beat up. Wonder if he's been foul hooked or something before. All right, see ya, dude. Thanks for biting. There we go. Oh, just had something for a second. Something that came off. That felt like a very dull bite. Maybe that was a walleye. Maybe I just foul hooked something. But that did not feel like a smallmouth bite. There's a bite. Oh, come on. Oh, he's on. He's on. Another smallie. Right about that same spot. There must be a little rock pile or something over there. Oh, he's still hungry. His mouth's open. See ya, dude. I just felt something again in that spot. I don't think that was necessarily a fish, but I think there is some sort of rock pile or something. Oh, that was a bite. That was a bite. There we go. Oh, he came off. What? Got to be a little school of smallies right there. Third tries a charm. Come on. Oh, what? All right, third tries a charm. Come on. There we go. There we go. Getting bit like every cast right in there. See you, dude. Maybe there's an, yep, there's an, oh, bit again. Come on. There we go. Getting bit a lot, but I need one to actually swallow it. Not actually swallow it, but you know. Okay, there we go. That feels decent. Maybe like a pound smallie, another 3/4 pounder maybe. Nope, I guess not. They just fight really hard. Man, that one really wanted it. Look at that. This one's hooked pretty deep, but he'll be all right. I'm like going through the gill on this one. All right, I pulled the lure through the gill. He didn't get hooked in the gill, but there is just a little bit of blood. I'm gonna cut it off outside of the gill so that I don't have to mess up his gills and just let him go. Did I jinx myself there when I said I wanted one to like actually swallow it? They do not seem to be minding the pink jig head. All right, guys, little mid fishing trip update. So the fishing picked up a ton when I got off that wall and waded out into the middle. Yeah, but I'm catching a ton of smallmouth. Still have not got a walleye, which is a little disappointing, but I love catching smallmouth. They're one of my favorite species, so I am not disappointed at all in that sense. Quality of fish hasn't been great. I don't know, maybe I need to use like a little bit bigger bait. I'm really only catching like half a pound to 3/4 pound smallmouth, or maybe 1/4 pound to 3/4 pound smallmouth consistently. I think the biggest one was probably just under a pound. But yeah, as for the waders, the Drycode waders, which they sent me to review, for the price, absolutely, go pick them up. These things are, I'd say they're pretty dang good for the price. I think they're like $88 or so. I don't get paid if you buy any, so it doesn't bother me either way. But if you do need budget waders, I would recommend these. Yeah, it is 5:22 though, so I probably got about 45 minutes or so to fish. I don't know, hopefully I catch a walleye. Really hope I catch a walleye. Got one. Doesn't feel very big. Lots of head shakes. Oh, he came off. No. There's one. That feels decent. Lots of head shakes. Gotta be another smallmouth. Not that I would expect to catch anything else other than smallmouth. But man, there are a lot of smallmouth in this river. See ya, dude. I'm gonna start slowly working my way back to where I came from, just because it's getting dark and I don't want to be out in the middle of the river and not be able to see where I'm stepping. There's one. There's a fish. Doesn't feel huge. I'm shocked, it's another smallmouth. See ya, dude. There he goes. I wonder if this is just like, that's just like today the smallmouth are biting. Or I wonder what the ratio is of like total smallmouth caught to walleye caught to pike caught in this river. Because I've probably caught over 20 smallmouth, and I don't even think I've got a bite from a walleye. There's one. There's one, guys. What is this? Another smallmouth. Why are they all tiny? You would think the size distribution would be a little bit larger. See ya, dude. Every single one has been within the 1/4 pound to 3/4 pound range. Maybe one of them was bigger than 3/4 pound. Maybe. There's something's got it. There's a fish. Another smallie. See ya, dude. It's a nice scene back there with the sun setting over the bridge. I've always been so jealous of cities that have rivers running through the middle. Where I grew up, it was just like you had to drive 30 minutes to get to the closest lake, and there were no rivers or anything without driving. So I've always been so jealous of cities where you can just like get off work, drive 5 minutes and go fish. There's one. Okay, that's a big fish. Oh no, it came off. I wonder if that was a walleye. Dude, that totally could have been a walleye. I didn't feel any head shakes, and that was a bigger fish. It would make sense for a walleye to be biting now because the sun has set. That's a fish. There we go. That's a fish. What is that? Well, it's my first non-smallmouth of the day, but it's a rock bass. First non-smallmouth of the day is a rock bass. Well, thanks for biting, dude. What's that? That's a fish. Got one. Feels small. That's probably another small rock bass. Yeah, it is. Another rock bass. He just kicked water into my mouth. That's a few casts in a row now I've got a bite. There's got to be a little school of rock bass in there. Man, the pattern on these things is really cool. See you, dude. All right, guys, well, that's going to do it for me today. Had a pretty good time, caught a ton of fish here at the Spillway. Solid river. If you have not fished the Kankakee, I would recommend giving it a shot. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do me a favor and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.